Although we're not top of the league or unbeaten anymore, we've still got a chance of winning the title, although today's 2 matches at home will go a long way to deciding that. Hello and welcome back to some more Football Manager 26 and another part of our Liverpool ladies beta save. We are in the penultimate episode of this series and still very much enjoying it. We've done really well actually this season as big underdogs. You know, as lots of you have said in the comments, Liverpool are not a powerhouse of women's football like Arsenal and Chelsea, Manchester City even. So we are punching above our weight very much at the moment. Last time you were with me, we drew 3-3 with Manchester City. We've played quite a few matches. We did go on to draw 1-1 with Bristol City and lose our first game of the season 4-0 to Spurs, just to go 3 matches without a victory. But we bounced back with a brilliant 2-0 victory over Leicester before going 3-1 down to London City. We went through in the Cup 3-0 against Nottingham Forest. I believe it was in some sort of league stage that we did that. We then beat Leicester again, this time in the Cup 1-0, before beating Crystal Palace 4-1. We then had quite the gap between matches, over a month between that and our next FA Cup match, which was against Leicester again. 3-0, we beat them away from home, but then we went out of the League Cup at the semi-final stage, disappointingly on penalties to Sunderland, so we missed out on a first final in this career mode. We then have backed that up with 3-1 victories against Brighton and Birmingham City, meaning that currently we are 4th in the WSL. We're currently 5 points off leaders Arsenal, who we are playing today. And we do have a game in hand on them. So if we beat Arsenal today, in theory, we are, I guess, ahead of Arsenal. If we win our game in hand, it's going to be very tricky, but there's a hell of a title fight going on. Anyone down to 7th place Spurs could still win the title in theory. So we are going to give it our best shot. As I say, 2 matches today, 1 against Arsenal, 1 against West Ham. Going to be huge in determining whether we can actually win this title or not. Quick look at squad performances before we get into things. Top goal scorer is Larissa Mulehouse with 13 from 20. Leanne Keenan has come back and removed herself from the transfer list, actually. She's come back from injury, done all right. 6 from 10 for her, 4 assists as well, and 3 for Capax, 3 for Samantha Kerr. Top assists is Grace Fisk with 5, 4 each for Kiernan and Burnaby. Top average rating is Burnaby with a 7.57 average rating. Kiernan's up there with a 7.52 and a couple of 7.2s there for Mulehouse and Gemma Evans. Okay, let's have a little look at the team for today then against Arsenal. Still going with the same tactic. It's been working quite nicely, I think. And definitely, we do seem to be punching above our weight with it. So let's keep going, see if we can get one over Arsenal today. We did beat them at the Emirates earlier in the season, of course. So we'll start and go with Bonner, Fisk and Evans as our back 3. Lundqvist and Burnaby will be our wing backs, with Kerr, Hobbinger and Kern Hobbinger being our defensive midfielders. We've then got Kiernan and Pilgrim starting wide of Mulehouse up top. So let's get into it. Fingers crossed we can come out on top here against Arsenal. As I say, we've got a good chance, I think, of winning the title if we can win these 2 matches today. We've still got 2 matches to come against Chelsea. We've still got a return match against Manchester City to play. But other than that, this is our last huge match. Other than the matches against Chelsea and Man City. So, this is one of 4 matches that we need to go out there and win. We're going to turn it off dynamic mode because it can just send the episodes very long. Obviously, for the journeyman, we will be sticking with the dynamic highlights so that we can enjoy long episodes of The Journeyman every day. So, yeah, looking forward to that. Lundqvist gets it forward to Kiernan. This is a great start. Leanne Kiernan cuts inside, and it's a chance. Oh, it should have went in, really. That's the sort of chance you really should be taking. Kiernan is going to whip this in. It's cleared. Here's Kerr with a great shot, and just wide it goes. Oops. So, still 0-0. And this is exactly the sort of place where you'd want to give the girls a shout and try and get them going a little bit, and encourage them after a positive start. Lundqvist gets it to Kerr now. Here's Mulehouse. Kiernan over the top, and look at all the space for Burnaby now. Burnaby cuts inside. Burnaby with the shot, and it's 1-0. Alejandra Burnaby with a fantastic finish there. And it's Liverpool 1, Arsenal 0. Exactly the sort of football we want to be playing. And it was Kiernan, I think, that switched the play. Lovely cut inside there from Burnaby. Fantastic finish. And it's 1-0. Exactly what we're looking for. So let's pop the league table up here so we can see how it's developing. On to 31 points now. That puts us 4 points behind Manchester City on the same number of games. So we are very much in this battle, aren't we? And that's what we're trying to pull off. Here's Catley. Now to Ruben May. Catley again. And yeah, maybe we're just a bit of a bogey team for Arsenal. 2-0 away from home earlier in the season. Here's Smith, though, with a chance. And there's Alicia Rousseau, who puts it into the back of the net. We weren't... we weren't going to hang on to that forever, were we? That was a great ball forward from Kelly, wasn't it? And then Olivia Smith with the cross into the middle. And Alicia Rousseau puts it into the back of the net. And it is 1-1. Does that mean Chloe Kelly now plays for Arsenal? Because isn't she at Man City in real life? Apparently not. Apparently not. Shows what I know. Right, here's Gemma Evans, gets it to Grace Fisk. Now Gemma Bonner on the ball. Habinga gets it forward to Pilgrim. What a ball that is. Mulehouse. Oh, what a brilliant lob. And we've had that goal a couple of times. A really nice thing to have in our arsenal, isn't it? But Pilgrim getting it forward to Mulehouse, and what a lovely chip that was over Sheridan, and Sheridan couldn't reach it. And I think because in the women's game the goalkeepers aren't as tall, that is certainly a possibility more than maybe you'd have in the men's game. But that was absolutely brilliant from Larissa Mulehouse, who's been just fantastic this season. 14th goal of the season so far for her. Here's Liv Smith with a great chance. Over the bar it goes. But we are controlling the game, controlling possession, having more shots than Arsenal, who are pound for pound probably the best team in the league. Certainly the best women's team of all time. And they've got a big amount of clout, haven't they? But we certainly seem to be playing quite well here. So well done for control and possession. Habinga's not having the best of times there. What I might do is just move Fisk there and have Bonner having a usual defensive midfield position, and have Fisk as maybe more of a ball player in that central defence region, and hopefully moving out to her usual right wing back position and a bit of overload in that wide area, which I think could work out well for us. Here's Liv Smith, though, straight from the kickoff for Arsenal. It's been a dangerous time in this beta for any team that we've managed. And there's Chloe Kelly, and as I say, dangerous time straight from the kickoff, and it's a brilliant finish from Chloe Kelly in the end. We're not one that we need to see again, though. You do wonder, had we left Fisk where she was, would that have happened? We will never know. Here's Fox. Now to Cotley, to McCabe. Lovely switch of the play there, and Chloe Kelly now on the ball. This is a great chance for Arsenal into the middle. Oh, should have went in that. That was a great opportunity, wasn't it, for Coldenty, who I don't know if she played in the first half. Not entirely sure. But 2s each at the moment. Probably want to think about a substitution soon. We'd certainly take a draw, but I think we need to win if we have any serious intentions of winning this title. Here's Burnaby on this left-hand side. What's she going to do with it? She gets it to Herbinga now. Herbinga into the middle. It's Burnaby once again. Has to go back now. Burnaby wins it back, and it is in, but I think it's disallowed, and it was Mulehouse, but the officials' flag is up, unfortunately. So, what can we do? Maybe bring on Silcock for Samantha Kerr, and maybe bring Pilgrim off and put Capax on there. See what she can do. See if Capax can do anything. In theory, she should be a top player. Now here's Lundqvist, gets it to Sincock. Oh, that wasn't good. Yeah, Kiernan should be doing better than that. We expect more from her. Here's Fox to Smith. Smith. And now, well, Alicia Rousseau scores. Well, we were in control of this match, but Arsenal have probably been the better team in this second half. Looks like we've got a highlight here, so... Oh, well, maybe not. Can we maybe move them forward a little bit here? Yeah, we'll have Herbinga there, have her as sort of a... Maybe just stick as a central midfielder. Oh, can Kiernan not play there? Interesting. Okay. Let's keep her on the right then, I suppose. Inside forward, but Capax we can have there as a channel forward. And yeah, Mulehouse as a target forward. That looks good. Yeah, okay. We'll give it another couple of minutes and then we'll maybe change something else. We have got 3 more substitutions that we could make, but just struggling to see where the impact comes from. As much as we've got a great starting 11, we struggle for depth. Here's Kiernan. No, nobody there. Maybe that's what we need to look at, is maybe building our play down the right-hand side for this final 5 minutes. Where can I do that? Here, place. No. Gonna go more direct. Pass through the right. Yeah, let's hit early crosses as well. Let's see what that does. Little tactical changes there. Yeah, beaten here. And it's Mallard on the ball. Mallard again. Great chance for Mallard. Oh, it hits the post, but Chloe Kelly's there for the rebound. And that is match over, I'm afraid. Arsenal have exacted their revenge that they were seeking after our victory over them earlier in the season. And now that puts 8 points between us going into the final stretch of the season. Bit of a shame there. We were ahead in that game, of course, but Arsenal were undoubtedly the better team in that one, you would say. But we go onwards and upwards and we try and get revenge. Well, not revenge, I guess, but improve our play against West Ham. Okay, a couple of changes for this match against West Ham then. Navarro has come in on the right-hand side because Kiernan has picked up a little injury. And we've also brought back in Kazala. She will be in defence. Bonner goes back to the middle and Fisk goes out to her preferred right wing-back position. So let's get into it. Obviously, we need 3 points today to have any chance, I guess, of getting back into this title race. We're not expecting to be in a title race, but it was kind of fun while it lasted. And it would add a little bit of jeopardy into tomorrow's finale. So let's get ourselves into it then. 3 points today puts us into the 30-point barrier, which is nice. And maybe puts us 5 points behind Arsenal. We will see what happens here. But, of course, West Ham are a decent side themselves. Probably far more similar to us in actual stature than maybe the league position show. Here's Martinez with a decent chance for West Ham here. Whips it over. Oh, it's off the bar. And it just hits the top net in there. Yeah, got away with that a little bit. But West Ham currently in 11th place. Not really thinking about relegation, but not really got too much to play for. But we'll see. We will see. Again, we're controlling possession quite nicely, just not really creating those chances. I think when we're not quite at our full strength side with Kiernan in there, it can mean that we lack that little bit of creativity. And if Burnaby's not having the best of games, then we do struggle a little bit, but we'll keep pushing, we'll keep trying, and hopefully we can grab a goal soon because nothing's happening in this first half as it stands. Here come West Ham though. Pavy on the ball, gets it to whoever that was. Pavy wins it back, but there's Fisk on the ball to Lette, now to Burnaby, gets it to Pilgrim. Now Navarro on the ball. Navarro pushing forward. This is great run from Navarro. Good save from the goalkeeper. But that was an early chance for us in this first half. Will we get anything else before that half-time whistle? It appears not. So I'm going to have to try and fire them up a little bit. Mulehouse isn't having a great game, unfortunately. But yeah, let's stick with the team for the start of this second half, and then we'll think about maybe making some changes at about the 65-minute mark. Once again, that is, I think, where we'll find the most success, is bringing on fresh legs. Of course, Kiernan could come on. She has only got a minor injury, but we don't want her to be out for the rest of the season. That's the big thing, isn't it? Here's Pinto, gets it forward now to Martinez. Back to Pinto, but decent interception there from Habinga. Now here's Mulehouse. Mulehouse with a decent run here. Mulehouse still going, and that is wide. Do we go attacking? Do we try and force the issue here? Pilgrim gets it forward to Burnaby. This is a nice little move. Burnaby. No, but we play it back. Evans. Habinga gets it to Burnaby now. Burnaby forward to Pilgrim. And somehow that was saved. Right, we are going to go attacking. And then we'll make some substitutions very, very shortly. Oh, typical. A highlight starts just as I was about to make some changes. Let's see how this plays out. Cazorla on the ball. Back to Bonner now. Bonner. Gemma Bonner forward to Pilgrim. That's a good shot, but Decent save. Right, let's try and ruffle feathers a little bit here. Mulehouse is going to come off. We're going to put Olsen up top. Navarro's going to come off. We are going to give Kiernan 15 minutes or so to try and impact this match. We're going to bring on McLean. And I think that's it for now. There's not really anybody else that can make a difference, I don't think, on that bench. Attacking wise, at least. Because I'm not sure about Capax. She hasn't really done a lot this season. Gets the odd goal here and there, but you know, when you're looking for her to make an impact, she just doesn't seem to do it. But I'm not entirely sure anything else is going to happen here. Although here we go. Oh, what's going on there? Why did Burnaby just chuck it out? That was really weird. Right. Can we win this ball back? Or is it going to be a boring 0-0 to end off this episode? Here's Denton. Gets it forward. Ooh. Yeah, switches the play. This is looking good for West Ham. Yeah, it felt like it, didn't it? And Shakira Martinez has put West Ham ahead in the dying moments of the game. There's only 10 minutes left here. This isn't good. All right, Fisk wins it back. Come on. We need 2 goals now. Here's Gemma Evans. Hopefully it forces the issue for us. Evans. Bonner. Here's Fisk. Fisk gets it forward. There's a brilliant chance for Olsen. Peter Olsen almost getting us back on level terms, but just doesn't look like it's going to happen, does it? Well, we were looking for 2 victories today. That's fair to say. It's not gone to plan. 2 defeats in 2, meaning that we are firmly in 5th position now. London City and Spurs breathing down our necks as well. And what started the day looking like title contenders, we're now 12 points behind leaders Arsenal. So that is where we're going to leave it for today. We will be back tomorrow for the finale. Where will we finish up? But if you have enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager content. And make sure you're around on the channel tomorrow for the start of the big one. It's the 2026 Journeyman series starting with Macclesfield. I cannot wait, and I'll see you tomorrow for that old familiar jingle. See you tomorrow.